My topic today is let us celebrate differences. Yes, we must celebrate our differences. Differences should not lead to disputes always. And let me tell you, my schooling was in J&K, and my first exposure to real diversity was when I landed at IIT Kharagpur in year 1974. People from different parts of India and even foreigners, they were all around. And people with different thinkings, different very vague names, which I was hearing for the first time. And there was real diversity. And we celebrated it, let me tell you. We learned coexistence with diversities. So that is a time when I thought, let us celebrate differences. Differences are a part of our life. Wherever there is a little bit of intellect, differences are bound to be there. In any team, howsoever strong it may be, if there are two or more than two members in the team, differences will be there. Can anyone show me one single organization, company, NGO, a political party or any department anywhere in the world where no differences exist? And if really you are able to show me some, even one, where people just blindly follow their leader without even airing their opinion, I'm the first person to declare that the end of such organization is very, very near. We all have differences within our family too, with our children, between husband and wife, and with grandparents and among siblings also. Differences are not bad. In fact, they are good. They help in the progress of organizations. They are responsible for innovation and creativity. They can lay the foundation of strong and stable organizations. They help in plugging the loopholes existing in the organizations. Differences enable people to widen their horizon, to look at a picture from the other person's perspective. The members of a team should be encouraged by the leader to air their differences. Everyone should express his or her opinion, but when the leader takes a final decision after due consultations with the team members, that decision should become final and it should prevail upon all the members, even if their individual opinions earlier were different. It just doesn't matter. Look at the various communities in the world. There is awesome diversities. So many languages, so many religions, so many races, so many sects and subsects also. And so many isms and so many ways of interpreting the same thing. Doesn't that make this world interesting and make it beautiful too? Just imagine if all the people in this world were all whites or all blacks or all were of wheatish complexion and they had the same features. The world in that case would have been a big bore. These differences make this world beautiful and interesting. We can always have a dialogue about our differences and diversities with dignity, without disturbing the peace of mind, and ensure that these differences don't lead to any divide in our hearts. Our shoulders should be broad enough to embrace criticism and try to convert it into collaboration. But why should we keep talking about differences all the time? Does it really help in bringing harmony in the society or in our organization? Can't we ignore the differences which we have and not talk about them? I don't mean that you stop talking to a person or a group of persons with whom you have differences. Breaking the communication channels will only increase the barriers. We must keep talking, but less about differences and more about commonalities, we can build bridges and strong bonds, even with the people who outwardly look very dissimilar. We should not burn those bridges because of a few odd differences. Differences will start disappearing as we focus more on the commonalities. If you just try to figure out the commonalities you have with a person, group, or community, you will realize that our commonalities are many more than our differences. Those who keep on harping on the differences all the time are dangerous people for any organization, for a community, for a country, and in fact for the whole humanity. Any organization should be careful about such people who create a wedge in your organization or in your country by talking all the time about differences of caste, creed, religion in the name of freedom of speech and democracy. Why such people don't talk about the development of humankind? There is time when we must put an end to a debate on issues that don't lead us anywhere and instead concentrate on the issues that are common to all of us. I think the quantum of diversity in India is much more than whole of Europe or Africa or any other continent on this earth. You name a religion in the world, we have the followers. The number of languages and dialects spoken here in India is a delight. The variety of cuisines we have can be very perplexing for the people in the West. India is a crucible where the philosophies from all over the world are welcome, and the basic ethos of this country enable them to coexist. The concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, that means the whole world is one family, enables us to recognize, accept, and celebrate our differences. This world will be a beautiful place, devoid of any terrorism and wars, if we start accepting and celebrating our differences. So now onwards, your differences with anybody should not lead to any disputes. Celebrate your differences. Celebrate your differences. Thank you.